Don't lie around like the winter snow.
Bring into NCTV45.
The Easter Bunny loves Bill's Bake Shop. Bill Cass, the owner, and his staff are baking all your Easter favorites like Easter bread, rice pie, ricotta pie, sausage and ham pies, nut rolls, apricot and poppy seed rolls, decorated Easter cakes, Italian pastries, and so much more. Bill also has a wide variety of baked goods 6 days a week, Tuesday through Sunday. Call Bill's Bake Shop and order for Easter. They're located at 228 North Liberty Street in the Mahoning Town section of Newcastle. Call 724-654-4223. That's 654-4223.
Wow, yes, it's fun to go to the Y, and now with great affordable rates, it's more swimming, more exercise, more family time. The YMCA in downtown Newcastle or the Y Zone on Eleanor Drive in Shannon Township welcomes you to a variety of programs, exercise, and fun events.
The adventures of Daphne and her gal pals, starring Riri and Taylor. The Gal Pals. Today's episode, Lazy Days. The girls awake bright and early and discovered that the light had been left on all night long. Taylor complained that's why she couldn't sleep. The light was on. That's what. Riri said, "You were last going to sleep. You should have turned it off." Taylor turned over again, not wanting to get up just yet. Then she decided, I might as well just get up now. It's our day off and we might as well do laundry. Laundry, Riri said, "You must be kidding. It's my day off and I plan on doing nothing." Taylor said, "We need to do laundry, Riri." And again, Riri said, "Not today, I don't think so." So Taylor, not feeling like arguing, she just got up and began to do her work. Dirty clothes was at the top of Taylor's list, and she was going to get her clothes done. And Riri just sat on the side of the bed like a bump on a log. She thought to herself, if Taylor thinks I'm doing laundry today, she's crazy. Riri just sat and watched as Taylor struggled with the clothes basket. The basket was full and running over. All Riri thought about is soon she would have her own room. And there she could shut the door and ignore Taylor if she wanted. But today Taylor was in the same room and she couldn't be ignored. So So Riri just sat back and watched. She sat at the bottom of the bed, close where she could look and see what Taylor was up to. And Taylor was determined. She worked that basket. And she dragged it across the room. Taylor was determined she wasn't going to ask Riri for help. Every day off, it was the same old story. Riri thought she was supposed to just play every day. She noticed the headscarf that she had wore while she was painting fell on the floor. Taylor was determined not to let Riri upset her, so she just went about her business and started her laundry. She was waiting to see if Riri would at least pick it up. Riri picked up the scarf and tried to hand it to Taylor. And Riri just sat there and stared at her. But Taylor ignored her. So what, Riri thought. She's the one who's going to do laundry. It took a while, but she finally got the basket across the room. As soon as Taylor left the room, Riri decided she'd go back to bed. That light was shining right in her eyes, so she decided to turn it off. So she pulled back the covers and got back into bed. So there Riri lay comfortable in bed. And she started to feel a little guilty. Maybe Taylor was right, but she's always right. She always wants to work. Riri decided to get up and take her hair down. And yes, she'd be pretty today, her hair full of body. She took her rollers out and threw them into the plastic container. And then shoved them on the other side of the bed. The girls exercised today for the first time in a while. They were excited to exercise in their new room. The girls had found these great mirrors to put on their exercise wall. When they first walked into the room, they were so busy looking in the mirrors that they didn't start exercising for a while. Wow, is this cool? Look, I can see myself, said Taylor. Yeah, up close and personal. We can see everything. The gal pals sat on the floor to start their exercising. And Riri asked Taylor, "You think you can can I do a handstand?" Taylor said, "A handstand? A handstand where?" And Riri explained. She said, "Hold out your hands, Taylor. Just hold out your hands." "I know you can support my weight." Taylor attempted to hold Riri up into a handstand. And no matter how hard the girls tried, they still couldn't make it work. So they started exercising. The girls pulled out the bars and exercised on the bars for a while. And then down on the floor with the bars. The girls turned on one side, and then back to center. They exercised to the music. And they touched their toes. They enjoyed the workout so much. Great workout music, great company. They worked out for 30 minutes or more. After the strenuous exercise, the girls just collapsed into the floor. And they happened to notice the reflection in the mirror. The girls just laid in the floor and played for a while, trying to find their faces in the circles. Squealing like two little kids. They looked at each other and laughed and said, "You know what? We need more of these mirrors." The Gallup House thought of other places in the house that they could use these mirrors. The game room would be a good place. Even the bathroom. I don't think so, Riri said to Taylor. The game room, yeah, that sounds like a great place. So the girls looked in the mirrors just once more before they left the exercise room. Riri and Taylor had wanted to do a picnic. So they decided to spread out their blanket and push back the beds and have their picnic inside. It was still a little chilly outside, and on top of that, it was sprinkling. This first part of April had brought in a lot of rain. The girls were glad. The plants were getting a lot of rain and the daffodils were starting to come up. So they put out their spread and began to eat their food. A light lunch, just some bread, pepperoni, and cheese. Riri apologized to Taylor for being so lazy. and they spent the afternoon just talking about all the good stuff that they were going to do in the house. The girls talked about the cheese and the bread. Next time they would try another brand of cheese, maybe a Gruyere. Maybe a New York Sharp. Or a Swiss, said Riri. Well, the pepperoni was a little spicy, but it was good. The girls talked and ate, and they just chatted a little more about the house plans. After the light lunch and picnic, the girls each did their own thing. Taylor worked on her never-ending list, and yes, Riri did crafts. What a perfect way to spend the afternoon. After a while, the girls started getting a little tired. Riri reminding Taylor, "You got laundry to do." So Riri cleaned up her mess and just trying to. Taylor planned, Riri crafted. And she headed for the bed. The girls knew they had to get up and take showers before bed and maybe get something else to eat, but for now, they were just going to relax. And they finally drifted off to sleep. Be sure to tune in to next week's episode of Dapnne and her gal pals. If you miss an episode, look for them on YouTube at NCTV45 and look under children's programming.
the Crane Room for your lunch and dinner rendezvous. You'll enjoy their pleasant atmosphere. The Crane Room takes pride in their wide variety menu. Appetizers, sandwiches, soups, salads, entrees, pasta, and the best burgers in town. Newcastle's best selection of domestic, import, and craft beers from around the world, and the Crane Room features a 35-tap draft system. Ask about their daily specials that will please you every time. The Crane Room is located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553. It's Little Johnny's Pizza 2 in downtown Newcastle with a great variety menu that you will tell everybody about. Chris Quiera, the owner, is here with more information.
Stop down and see us at Little Johnny's 2. We're located at 130 East Washington Street, or give us a call at 724-657-2210.
Don't lie around like the winter snow.
Bring in the NCTV45.
I could go out in the dark and see you calling my name.